Hi. Um, so I just wanted to give a quick run through of the website at the moment. Currently you'll see it's not replaced your main domain, it's on a test domain of ours here. So we've taken the original template, we've got some content in. These bits here still need to be integrated with the API. How that will work will be that it will place content from your system into your internal system, will place it onto the website. If you want to then go and extend it, you'll be able to. One of the things you'll probably have to do is the images that come back from the API are very small, and so they don't look that good on the website. But I'll take you through the website. So we've got a home page here. Um, we've got event up top of here. Obviously, this will all be changed to the text that you want. And we've got dogs, cats, and animals, which was taken from the website news and events sponsors, which I'll come to in a bit. We've got a scrollable main headline thing here, which you can use for anything. So you can control the picture, the title, the text, and what link it goes to. So you could use that for sponsors, a special event you've got going to, and you should be able to point it to any internal page or external page. So we've got news and events here, which I'm going to come to in a bit. Single donations, monthly donations. Now, as I said in the email, I'm going to need the link of where you want to make the donation from so we can wire that in. But that'll essentially, you'll be clicking on it and it will go to the donation part of it. Here again, we'll have like a scrollable, there's not enough animals in at the moment, but these will scroll from left to right and you should be able to browse them all, as well as going in to the various specific parts of the site. So we've got the dog animals there. Let's go back to the home then. So if you click on a specific animal, you're going to go straight to their record. And this is where we'll sort of see the problem. So your images aren't very big, and they're going to be even smaller than this coming back from the website. So a couple of options would be you will need to go in, and I'll show you how to edit stuff in a minute, or you will need to, maybe we should remove this page entirely and literally just have a little link here and a contact I would like to adopt, and that would maybe take you to the contact page for it here. All of this content's all controlled by the back-end admin. You've got some testimonials here, which I've just put some test ones in here, and there's the ability to put a video. This is just a video that's been pulled off the web, but you could put your own videos in there. And you can also attach videos to animals and news events and events and things like that, if you so have them. If you don't, then we don't put it in. And so we can remove all of this if you don't want it. The bottom of every page is information about how to contact, email, phone number. Subscribe to the monthly newsletter, so you just get an email sent to you on that. It says only the Facebook at the moment, because that seemed to be the only one that I could find in terms of social media. But if in the back end, and I can show you where to do this, you can add YouTube accounts, Twitter accounts, and some other social media. And you're able to down newsletters. You'll see here, there's the previous one. Just download them straight from here. We also have a news page, so you can put some test news articles in. Click to go there. This is just test content, and at the moment we need to obviously get the ability to add videos and images in. That's something on my to-do list. Again, you can go to the full newsletter page, which would have all of them. This will just display the first 5. This will display them all from beginning to end on there. And we've got events. And then there's things like sponsors, area info about us, which we still need to figure out what information it is that you want added to the site for that. Okay, so to go to the admin and the back end, it's the same domain that you're going to look at here, so it will be your domain in due course. It's dev5.isa.co.uk on Bracco. I'm going to send you the login for this. Oh, I shall log in on my account for the moment. You could double check your password. And you'll see down the side here, you'll have some media. You won't have these menus because they're sort of development things, but you'll have various header logo. You see the logo for the website. You've got the images that appears the scrollers on the front page. You'll see I've subcategorized the animal images as well. These are all test images that just there. And obviously you'd replace it with your own ones. If we're going to do the integration, then these will automatically populate from your back-end system. So these pages here, these represent all of the pages in your website. So going to the home page, you'll see there's a title, description and keywords. Where it says metadata, this is the information that appears up here. Basically, if you were to look at the page source, you'd see title in here, description, keywords. You probably need to complete that for all of your pages because it just helps with indexing on search engines. Headline scroll, you see you've got items here. So headline item 1, some text that can be edited, the picture and the link to dogs. So if we go back to this one here, that represents here. We go to more, we go to see all the dogs. And you can add and delete and amend these. I'd probably just run 3 at a time because the images must be of a specific dimension. So don't put poor quality images, put good quality images in. And properties, you probably don't need to deal with things like that. You can just, they're just bits of information, give you the links on the website and the likes. It's on there. So there's a few more bits of information I need to pop on there. We have a contact page, social media information, mapping. We still need to get the map on the website. If we go to the contact page, I think it's down here. So I need to get the mapping right on this. And we'll just, yeah, so there'll be a map of the place and there'll be a place to send a message on this page. The information for the address always appears there anyway. It can always be edited here. As you can see, you only got one Facebook thing in there because that's the only one I could find, but if you add valid URLs for here, you'll see the icons appear out on there. So we've got the dogs page here. So this resembles on the dogs, so / dogs. And you see we have the list of dogs here. Now the only thing really here that you need to do is literally the adding of dog records, which if you're going to use the API, then these will get populated automatically. I would say though, you don't get much information back, so you're not going to get any information. You'll get a name, a little bit of a tiny little picture. So I'll do my best to populate that. But what you might find is as it syncs from your internal systems, you may want to come into your website and add a bit more information, add nicer pictures and the likes and things like that. So just to go back to dog section. So we've got 3 dogs in there. So we could go and edit dog 1. If you wanted to add one manually, just need to create a new animal detail. And there you go. We could create, say, dog 5, some test text. Pick an image of a dog, or pick him. Have a look in there, save and publish. Oh, give it a name, sorry, it's for the page name. And give it some metadata, doesn't have to be anything at the moment. So if we go in there, we'll see that's been saved. We go back to dogs, got dogs 1, 2, 3 and 5, should have really called it 4. If I refresh the page now, you'll see he's just appeared there. Also on the home page he's appeared, and down in the scroller he's appeared as well. In actual fact, what I'm going to do is just copy a record so you can see the scroller. Let's place it in the dogs section. So you can publish it. Let's refresh the page. That's brilliant. Oh, no. If you do a copy, actually, it appears it doesn't publish. So there's a difference here. You have save, and publish. You can put content in and just save it. That won't make it go live to the website. And what you'll find is it's slightly grayed out here. That allows you to put content in, maybe you're putting an event in or something like that, that allows you to, you haven't quite finished it, but you just want to get half the content in. It just prevents it from becoming visible. So I've published that doggy now. So we've got 3 in there. As you see, we've got here. This will be a scroller in here. So however many animals you're going to have on here. If you see the page, what you'll just find is this will list and you'll have a big long page of all the animals on there. It works exactly the same with cats. It's just a list of animals. I've just taken this from how it previously was, and other animals. There is some area information, things like this, but I'm not quite sure what to put onto it yet. So if we just ignore this for the moment, what I'd like you to do is familiarise yourself with the back end. I'll finish these out. We just go to newsletters. We'll just go to testimonials for a minute. So here, it's just a list of testimonials. Now these testimonials appear on your homepage here. So if we go into here, James Cat Owner, we pop into there, so you can see name, role, and some text, and that will resemble name, role, and some text. You just literally need to have testimonials from people and put them in. You click on testimonials, you could add them, delete them, edit them, and such like that. Again, sponsors, we need to have a discussion because exactly how much content you want on your page, because this site's different to the other ones. I think we could probably conglomerate a lot of the information on there. Newsletters. So here we've got the newsletter. What I'm going to do, just quickly download, I've got a PDF there. So to create a new newsletter, they'll appear here. Well, the first 5 will. Where all of them, if you ever wanted to download all of them, you'd go to /newsletters. So I'm just going to show you that for the moment. So to create a new newsletter, we're going to give it a date. Let's just give it a date of 1st of September. I'll give it, so we'll call it September 2017 newsletter. And for here, you're going to choose a file. So we need to choose a PDF. And I have the one I just downloaded, so this can be deleted at any point. Choose a PDF file. It's important you do choose a PDF because it will let you choose other things. So if you choose the wrong one, it's just going to people won't open as a PDF. Click open. So we do that. Click save and publish. Just going to need to always catch this. We always need to enter a name for the page, which is different from the title. The title is the text that appears here, whereas the name is the thing that gives it a reference inside the back end of the system, if that makes sense. Usually it will be the same thing, but there might be a bit of a gotcha if you don't put it in. So click save and publish. Okay, that's been uploaded. Now, if we go to this page, see September 2017 newsletter. The only problem with that is it's at the bottom, and really we want it at the top. So we go back to newsletters. What we'll do is probably want to reorder them. I'll sort. Here we go. That's not worked. I'll need to figure out how to give you the ability to sort this in the thing. But you basically want to get your September one to the top. But I just need to investigate that for you. So you got the 5 there, but you'll notice you've only got 5 there. And what we really wanted to happen is when I added the 17, the 2014 one to drop off, and I think we'll probably need to put a link there for that as well. News and events. News is slightly different because it's the news that you browse by clicking the news on the news page. Again, if you just want newsletters and you don't want news, we can hide that and you don't have to have it. So we've got news test. So again, it works very similar to everything else. You just create a new news detail. You can go in, put a title, again, put the name up there, the date that's relevant to a subtitle, and you should sort of see that. Yep. Title, date, subtitle. And a link that says read full article. So here we got title, subtitle, date, and then the text for it. You can also add an image. It's not quite supported yet, but again, adding an image, you click on there. You either upload it from your computer or onto here. Just be a bit careful of the size of an image you're loading. And if you put a YouTube video in, we can embed that at the bottom if it's relevant. Again, general rule I've tried to apply is that if you don't put it in, it won't show. So you don't have to put it in, but it's there if you need it. Events work reasonably similar amount of way. It's just that, of course, we're going to have a map so you can see the location. It's got a start date, an end date, and a cost. Again, follows the same pattern here. So we go to full details. So you've got a full map, bit of information about it. You can add video and images if you so wish. This is the point at which if you click, if it's 0 cost and you want to register it, they'll just need to fill out a form and they'll email you, then you can contact them. If you want it to be in PayPal, again, I'm going to need the PayPal details from you. So as you sort of familiarise yourself with the system, I'm going to tie up a lot of the stuff, and we'll put a nice coloured PayPal button in here. They can then click this link, pay the money, and then it will be sent off, and you can then register them for the event. Again, it's the same sort of thing. You've got a big list of information here. Create a new event detail, but let's go into the one I've done. Again, event test 1, some text and information. The start date and time might usually be the same date, but sometimes. The location, I need the address, because what we'll do with the address is we'll use this to link to a Google map. So you'll be able to see an embedded map like you do on the contact page. The cost of it, again, if you put 0, it means it's free. It means I won't put the PayPal button. I'll just put a form. And again, if you want any images or video and things like that. So you just need to put them in here. You manage it all here. Say if it's got a cost, put the map details in, and it should give full information of everything on there. Again, we'll leave the About Us sponsors page because they're essentially, let's go back to your old website. We have this sort of drill down thing, but to be honest, I don't think you don't need these images aren't quite right. I think probably what we'll do is we'll conglomerate some of these pages into one. But if you leave them for now, I'll take this content and put it into a relevant place in here. If you want to amend the structure of it, that's not a problem. So what I'd recommend doing is have a look, get a feel for the website. Some things I haven't quite finished yet. Apologies for that. I know it's taken quite a long time. Held back quite a bit by the API. Have a look at here. Then log into the back end of the website and have a look. It doesn't matter. It's not a live website at the moment, so get a feel for changing bits of information, adding animals. I know that will be automated. Looking at the newsletters, adding a news event, and just get a feel for using this Umbraco system. And then we'll probably need to find out what issues, what questions and stuff you've got, and hopefully we can get you up and running as soon as we can. Thanks.